Deuteronomy 16:9. Shiv'at shavuot tisparlach mehachel chermesh bakama tachel lispor shiv'a shavuot. Verse 9 begins to move into the Feast of Weeks, and so we get here the concept of weeks. And we start with the number 7 weeks. You shall count for yourselves. You shall count. We have here a call imperfect 2ms of the verbal root samic pe resh. You shall count. 7 weeks. You shall count for yourself. Next we get from the beginning, but what we have here is the min preposition on the hifil infinitive construct of the verbal root chet lamed lamed. So from the beginning, here with the infinitive construct functioning more like a verbal noun, so functioning more like a noun, from the beginning of the sickle in the standing grain, from the beginning of the sickle in the standing grain. Then we get you shall begin to count. So from the time when the sickle in the standing grain begins, that's when you shall begin to count. We've got the same verbs here, but this time we have a hifil imperfect 2ms, notice the tav preformative, the same verbal root, chet lamed lamed, you shall begin, and then we get the call infinitive construct of the same verbal root we saw here, samic pe resh, to count. You shall begin to count. And then we get the repetition of the weeks, 7 as the number, and then weeks, shavuot.